I'm Vinu Keller. Welcome to Vinu Inspires. It's time to give your children a childhood they won't have to heal from. Hello, welcome to Wednesday Wisdom. Today I wanted to talk about how do we bring our kids into compassion? How do we bring people into our life into compassion, actually? And I was talking with one of my clients earlier, and we were talking about how when somebody is talking about other people and bringing them down, like if there is a kid at school, maybe your child comes and talks to you about that child and says, it's really sad that this little boy keeps picking on, and you can tell mom that something's not right, like something is sad about that kid. And it's just sad, like, why can't these kids just be nice? So one way to ask your child, or to even encourage your child to ask these other kids, if you were in that little boy's position, what would you need? What would you need? What do you think that little boy needs, or that little girl needs? When I was growing up, I was bullied a lot. And even though I didn't let people see me cry, I would go to the bathroom and cry, or I would just hold it all in. And when I got home, I would cry. You could still sometimes see that I was sad. Like, just look into a person's eyes, see, are they withdrawing? Do they have headphones on where they're not listening to people? I have clients that do that as well. And, they learn not to like people, but why? Because they feel like people don't like them. So when we see people being different, what if we were able to empower our kids with powerful questions? So when they hear other kids talking about somebody or making fun of them or whatever it is, our kids had the courage to say, you know what, if you were that person right now, what would you need? Because what that does is it gets us out of judgment. We cannot influence anybody while we're judging them. And the best way that we could start our kids off now, earlier in life, instead of waiting to be an adult to realize that judgment doesn't have to be a part of our life, is if we start to encourage them and empower them with the right questions to mend this thing of hate and to bring more compassion. Because as soon as you ask somebody, if you were in their shoes, what would you need? All of a sudden we go into our own selves and we can align or resonate with what that person might be feeling. And we would say, you know what, I need a friend, or I need somebody to smile at me, or I need somebody to say hello, or I need somebody to invite me to come sit with them at lunch. It's really about teaching our kids the idea of compassion. And sometimes it just takes a simple question to do that. That was my Wednesday Wisdom Tips, and I look forward to seeing you again next Wednesday. Bye-bye.